Thank you very much, Donna, and good evening, everyone. I purposely did not come here with a written speech because I really want to have more of a heart-to-heart conversation with you. Having been born in England, I came to this country for two things. One, my parents were wise enough to know that a young man having to face a lot of challenges at that particular time with racism and other things, that there were two outcomes that would probably happen with a stubborn little child. One, he would either fall through cracks, or two, he might probably end up in prison. It's the reality. And so I came to this country, and the first thing that struck me more than anything else was the community spirit, the camaraderie, the love, the acceptance from people who were of no blood relation to me at all. It is one of the things that has kept Barbados the way it was, and I'm going to use the word was, for many, 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 many years. At this juncture in my life, I am so happy that this particular program seeks to continue that tradition. The reason why I chose for the next 2 years to have persons in this particular program concentrate on the creative economy is because, as Donna rightly mentioned earlier, from my own childhood, I realized very early that I was a lot more interested in art than in formal academics, through no fault of my own. But that is how I felt about school. I see one of my compatriots, I went to law school. Yes, I did extremely well pass the exam. But the truth is that when I came here, because of how the school system was in England at the time, at 6 years old, I could not read, I could not write. Put my name on a piece of paper, I couldn't tell you what it was. But I talk about that family spirit. I had teachers who spent time working with me long after school was finished. But I also had teachers who realized that if they didn't stop me from singing in the back of the class all day long, that I would disrupt the whole entire school singing. So what did they do? They found it necessary to take that talent and channel it in a more constructive direction. And so the whole thing was, if you want to sing at these little school concerts and things in primary school that we have, you got to do maths and you got to do English. Otherwise, you ain't getting to sing. And there was. So I say that to say this. What I learned then was because of two things. One, my teachers understood, and it's strange that they understood it then, yet today a lot of people seem not to be able to understand. That children learn in different ways, and that children have an aptitude for different things. And that we as adults, rather than put them into categories of simple things and we do it all the time, because probably it's become a habit. But we put people into categories of being either bright or being dumpsy. Which, when you stop to think about it, makes absolutely no sense. And as Donna mentioned about the creative economy, it's a buzzword today. But growing up in Barbados, I saw the creative economy in front of me every possible day. You know, my mother was, well, she still is, because she's still doing it, can't get her to stop. But this is a woman who would, from conkeys to cakes, to cooking food, to flower arranging, to knitting. This is how she made her living amongst everything else that was going on around her, you know? And if that is not a representation of a creative economy, I don't know what it is. Keep pigs, keep chickens. I mean, I could go on and on with the different things that she found herself involved in to take care of 2 children. That was a creative economy at its best. She didn't have a lot of formal education. She didn't even go to secondary school. But through this thing that people scoff at, through this thing that we try to make some of our children feel less than the others, she was able to raise family, build a home, continue to have business up until today, doing the same things. And so I wanted, with this opportunity, to start to get parents more than anybody else, to begin to change your mindset as to how you view the talents and different things that your children do. I was a welfare officer at Government Industrial School up until 1991. But it was something inside of me that was burning. I mean burning. I would go to work, yes, I would do my job, do all the studying, do all the things. But this thing that people scoff at, this music. And I said to myself one day, you know, I got the qualifications again. Back then, we didn't even have degree programs for social work and things. Just had 4 months course and 6 months course and different things. Did all of them, like more than did all of them. But this thing was burning all the time. And through the form, I walked into my principal's office today and said, I'm resigning from public service. He asked me, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to be a full-time musician. He said, are you sure? I said, yes. I'm sure. I can be a full-time musician. I said, you know, I've been doing this job. I love my job. I love working with children. I love everything. But this thing, I don't want to live my life saying, what if? I need to know. If it doesn't work out, at least I can come back. And he said, of course we will tell you. But I said, good. That's all I want to do. I gone. I resigned. I ran the music full time for umpteen years. It's probably one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. And the reason why I was able to make that particular decision also is that my parents never once stepped in to say, this foolishness, or don't do this, or don't do that. My father, rest him in his grave, had one thing to say to me. If you are going to be a singer or a musician, be the very best that you can be. So, and understand the business of it. Because at the end of the day, this is a choice that you make to take care of yourself. And your mother and me ain't gonna be supporting a big hardback man. And they said, fine. I did it. And so I say all of that to say this. Among us, among our communities, right here in St. Thomas, we do not know who will be the next Picasso. We do not know who will be the next person that comes up with something in agriculture that changes the entire way we produce food. We do not know who will be, and I just use it as a thing, the next Rihanna. We don't know. But they are here. They are among us sitting down, they are in the community. And we have to be able to support those persons at every possible level. It's important that myself, having been an artist and coming into this particular quote-unquote job at this particular point in time, though it is one of these jobs that you can be gone in a flash. It's the honest truth. But the thing is, how do you do things that are going to leave a lasting impression on a country that has been good to you? For me, it's about giving back. You know, and I want to share this with you because unless you have been born outside of Barbados, I do not think that you understand what you have and what you have accomplished against all odds to be where you are as a people. Because you live it every day and you take a lot of things for granted. Because you wake up every morning and you know that regardless of if you have a lock in your fridge or you don't have a lock in your fridge, at some point in time, if you live in a neighborhood that remains a neighborhood, somebody can bring something and drop it there for you. And people would exchange things, and you could call on a family member who ain't live too far away to help or whatever. We do not pay a lot of attention to these things anymore. But this is what Barbados was built on. Community, togetherness, love, maliciousness too. But it's all part and parcel of it. Some gonna be good and some gonna be bad. But it's part and parcel of who we are as a people. And I just wanted this evening, I mean from the bottom of my heart, to say one first thing. One first thing is thank you very much for at least giving me the opportunity to become a Barbadian and to live what I consider to be a charm and dream life, being able to accomplish all the things that I ever set out to do. And so I want to personally thank you as John King. Take off with the stick. But I also want to remind you of the duty that those of us who have been able to accomplish our dreams have to those who are coming behind us, those younger and in some cases those less fortunate. The Ministry of Creative Economy, Culture and Sport wants to be in the forefront of this drive to begin to get persons in our communities with whatever that talent is, innovation, design. We want to be in the forefront of being able to support those efforts, not just with money, but to support them in doing what I'm doing now, in being able to get the communities to rally around these people. I mean, I was the most shocked, but also the most pleased person. I was in a meeting on Wednesday to hear that a young man, not doing very well in formal academic endeavors at school, was able to come up with a solution, and don't laugh, but it's a solution to the monkey problem that we have. I mean, who would have ever thought of it? That this child has developed an apparatus, I guess that's the best word I can use right now, that creates a noise that is almost like a monkey repellent thing, that keeps monkeys away from fruit, from farms, from whatever, just because the noise, and I don't even know if we can hear it that well, but it keeps them away from it. Now imagine, this is one of our children that has developed this. Now imagine if he gets the kind of support that he needs, and he can get investors and other people, he would have just changed the whole way in which our farmers deal with the problem. Simple, and it sounds like a simple thing, but it takes a certain amount of imagination, a certain amount of understanding to even think about sitting down in a classroom and coming up with this particular idea. And this is the kind of thing that I want schools, the educational system, people in the society to support. And it means support in a big way. Imagine if Barbados only had, and at one point in time I felt that this is what we wanted, only doctors and lawyers. I mean, what kind kind of a society would it be? You know, the world and good God in his wisdom made a diverse world. And so we have got to get to a place where we begin to embrace diversity in our children the same way that we want the rest of the world to embrace diversity in skin colors, in ethnicity, in all the other things. It has to start with us. And the educational system itself, it has served us well. And no, I don't think anybody on the planet could quarrel with that. We have produced some of the best teachers in the world. We've lost a lot to other countries. But I have no problem with that. People would tell me all the time, junkie, but it's brain drain. I keep saying brain drain, it's a dream. It doesn't make sense. There's no such thing as brain drain. You can talk about it, there's no such thing as a brain drain. If you have a country that continues to produce quality teachers and quality people like that, where's the brain drain? It's a small place, it cannot keep all. It can't support them. So the best thing you have, which is your human resource, is the easiest thing for you to export. And you have to begin to think, as I said before, outside of the box. And once we begin to do that, it opens us up to being able, as the creative economy is supposed to do, to monetize things that usually we would not think about monetizing. And that, in that little sentence, is what the creative economy is. Being able to take an idea, and it doesn't have to be a new idea. It could be expanding on something that somebody else was doing, but being able to put it in such a way that we can get some income from it. And so the projects that I'm looking forward to seeing from all of the parishes is my way of us beginning to change that mindset, to give our young people an opportunity to do what they do in their own way, without us having to force them into a box to say, well, if you are not academically inclined in the normal sense, that you become a failure. We've done it for way too long. And ladies and gentlemen, in my own humble way, I say to you, in 2019, it has to stop. It just has to stop. And I don't think that we would have done it intentionally, but we've ruined the lives of a lot of people based on the fact that we put this tag of failure onto them. Because they passed 11 plus exam at 11, or because they went to Harrison College or Queen's College. This is the epitome of madness. And it has to stop. And I know that I can get real licks from some people who would like it to remain the way it is. But if we are to go forward, it cannot. And we've got to support the creative minds within the society. If you look at all the things that we import, just stop to think about it for a minute.
We need it.
The computer, you have to be a creative mind. And now we are the ones importing them, but we don't build any. Medicines, we are the ones importing them, but we don't make any. And we could go on and on and on and on, and we have to wait until somebody in Europe or somebody in Asia comes up with an idea, builds something, and then we run it around like chickens with their head cut off. I gotta get an iPad. I gotta get this particular phone. I gotta get, and all of these are coming from creative minds. So my position is, what are we going to do as a people to support those creative minds within our society? What are we prepared to do to talk to our financial institutions to get them to understand that you cannot only invest in mortgages and cars, and that businesses don't have to be manufacturing. That could be art. That could be agriculture, not just the plant inside of it, but the same way that Donna spoke about them finding the grapefruit 1703 or whenever it was in Barbados, somewhere around there. That who's the person who can graft the same grapefruit that we turn around and buy from Florida with something else to come up with a new fruit that you may be able then to use it in soap or in washing up liquid or disinfectant or whatever. Who is going to be that person? And that person can only thrive within a society that says we accept you for who you are and we accept that your ideas have value. And with this young man that I just spoke about, I pray, and I really do, I pray that he will be able to get the kind of funding to further the research, to refine what it is that he come up with, in order for us to see how far this can go. That is one thing that he came up with. But none of us in this room know how many other great ideas he has buzzing around inside his brain that he probably been thinking about for many, many years. And he's now had the opportunity to have it done. All right, so there you know. And it's important that we support that. But I want to, before I go, because I said I didn't want to come with a written speech, because I didn't want it to have this evening become a stiff kind of affair. You know, I know how these things get with politicians. You give great speeches. I'm not your typical politician, and I will never be your typical politician. I can't think in them terms. I can't. I will try, but I cannot. And so, I just want to take this opportunity to remind you of the things that we've thrown away with the bathwater, so to speak, that camaraderie, that community spirit, that sense of family. Those are the things that we need to get back to. Those are the things that gave us a chance to support people in the communities. Those are the things that the stalwarts who are being honored this evening. Those were the things that would have encouraged them to do the work that they did. It doesn't happen in a vacuum, and one doesn't come without the other. It's very seldom that you're going to find people willing to put their effort and think into communities unless there's something within the community, lessons that they would have learned, things that they would have brought up within their own households, things that they would have seen, other people that inspire them to do more. So that is where this wonderful country of ours has to get back to. And I'm very proud to be in St. Thomas this evening. And I really do thank you for allowing me to come and speak to you as John King, not Minister John King. That will come and go. That'll always be John King. But I thank you for the opportunity, and I hope that as we go forward, that this thing called the creative economy, we've lived it. And just I'm going to say this one thing before. How many of you, the older people in here, how many of you actually got your food from a shopkeeper who would allow your mother to trust things until they had money? Those people, and I know it well, those people fed many of us for many years. And nobody, nowhere on this planet has ever thought or has ever recognized the shopkeepers. I want to throw a challenge to St. Thomas. Go through your lovely parish and recognize the shopkeepers, those who have gone and those who are still with you. And once you begin to do that, I can promise you that in 2020, the Ministry of the Creative Economy, Culture and Sport will designate a day as a shopkeepers. Thank you. God bless.